Hello everyone, myself Sheetal Pukawar from Saraswati College of Engineering and I am working as a Dean Administration and Student Welfare at this college. So, we know that in this year 2020, due to this pandemic, due to this COVID-19 crisis, so many parents and students are facing the financial problems. So in such situation, to take the admission for the engineering, one must know that how and what type of financial assistance he or she will get. So in this webinar or in this seminar, we'll discuss something about the financial assistance that you can get from the different sources like educational loan and scholarships. Let's talk about the educational loan. As you know that there are several banks who offer the educational loans for the payment of the fees of tuition fee and hostel charges and the books or like other stationery allowances for the students. For such kind of educational loan, there are specific types of documents are required for the banks. Likewise, your income certificate. Then there is one fee structure required for the institute to which you are taking admission. The institute gives you the fee structure which you supposed to submit to these banks for the loan process. You can approach the different banks for this loan process. And for the same, if you want to see the list of banks which are registered under the government of Maharashtra for the educational loan, you should visit this website, that is www.vidyalakshmi.co.in. Under that, the student category, you will get the information about the different types of banks who are giving the educational loan. For our college, that is for Saraswati College of Engineering, we have already signed Memorandum of Understanding, that is MOUs, with 2-3 banks, which will help students in getting the educational loan. And from our college side, we are providing the complete assistance for the same. Apart from the education loan, the very important question comes in the mind of the students is, can I get any scholarship? Yes, these scholarships can help your parents also to manage their finances. So, the answer of this question is, yes, you can get the scholarship. But for the scholarship, for every scholarship scheme, there are specific conditions. What are that conditions? That we'll see in the subsequent slides. But one important condition is, you should do well in your studies for all these 4 years. Then you are eligible for any kind of scholarship. Now, if you are a minority student, that is, if you are from a minority like Muslim, Christian, Sikh or Jain or Gujarati like that, then you will get a scholarship under the scheme or from the state or national minority scholarship scheme. However, these students will not get any kind of concession in the fees at the time of admission. That means when you are taking the admission to any college, you have to pay the full fees. But afterwards, under this National Minority Scholarship Scheme, you will get the amount returned to your account, bank account. But at the time of admission, you have to pay the full fee. For different kinds of scholarships, for different types of scholarship schemes, you can visit the 3 important portals, that is National Scholarship Portal, AICT Scholarship Portal and Maharashtra Scholarship Portal, so that you will get an idea that what are the different scholarship schemes are available for different categories and for different income slabs. Here I will share some only few scholarship schemes with you depending on different castes. For example, if you belong to the SC category or SC caste, and if your parents' income is up to 2.5 lakhs per annum, we are talking about the annual income, and if this income is certified by the Tahsildar. Now, how it is certified? So Tahsildar will issue an income certificate for yourself. So if you get that income certificate which is certified by the Tahsildar and your income is 2.5 lakhs per annum, then from the Government of Social Justice and Special Assistance of Department, you are eligible to get the scholarship under the scheme of Government of India Post Matric Scholarship. If you are from SC category and your annual income certified by the Tahsildar is more than 2.5 lakh, then from the same department but under the different scheme of scholarship, that is post matric tuition fee and examination, that is free ship, you are eligible for the scholarship. Obviously the amounts of scholarship will be different. If you are from the open category and your income is less than 8 lakh, which is certified by the Tahsildar, then from the DT you get the Rajeshri Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj Shikshan Shulka Shikshavritti Yojana scholarship scheme. And likewise for the other categories also, like VJNT, if your income is up to 10 lakh, then under the Department of VJNT, OBC and SBC Welfare Department, you will get a scholarship under the scheme Post Matric Scholarship to VJNT student, to SBC student and OBC student respectively. Now, for this scholarship, you should have different documents. Like you should have your caste certificate if you are from a category student. Then you need your income certificate as I told you. Then you will need a domicile certificate also stating that you are resident of Maharashtra, your all mark sheets. These are some of the important documents along with the fee structure which you will get from your institute. Thank you very much. If you are having any queries, please mail us. Our mail ID is available on our website sceedu.in. We have already posted the FAQs which are generally in the mind of the parents and students on our website under the admission tab. Please visit our website and get answers of all your questions. Thank you very much.